but it is so messy where I wanted to get this one. Look at that. Look at how thick that is. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Creative Pouring. Let's get started. Today, this is going to be a velvet tray, and I'm going to put some UV DTF stickers on the front. But for right now, we're just going to do the outer layer, and I'm going to do it in glitter. I'm going to take that glitter and put it in some of this Tea Expert resin that I've already mixed up. Oops. And then after that's cured enough, I'm going to come back and we're going to do the plastic velvet effect. This is just some glitter I got off of Temu. I don't even remember anything much about it. I just remember it's glitter I got off of Temu. I think it's holographic glitter. I think I'm just going to pour this whole thing in there because there's not very much in there. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. The stickers I got for it are purple. So I think that's going to be gorgeous. Okay, let's go ahead and pour this around the edge so that we have a barrier around it. Or not a barrier. So we have a frame around this. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm not going past the edge because I do not want it on the back. I don't want this at all on the back side. I'm going around the corners right now to pop all those bubbles that I should be on the side or could be on the side in the 90-degree angles. Let's go ahead and fill this up the rest of the way. Like I said, I'm going all the way to the top of the edge of the inside, but I'm not trying to go past it. If I go past it a little bit, I'll have to clean it up. You know, I think I got the perfect amount mixed up of my Tea Expert resin. Here we go. Okay, I will see you when this is ready to do the next step. All right, I've got my Tea Expert epoxy pigment paste going into my Tea Expert resin. This is jet black. I'm going to try it. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to try and see how it goes. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 drops in. Let's see how dark that takes it. Because I know black pigment paste goes black fast. Oh, look at that. 3 drops and it's super black. So that tells me that I don't have to use that much. Yes, I know I have my other black pigment that I usually use, but it is so messy where I wanted to get this one. Look at that. Look at how thick that is. There's nothing on the stick that's other than what I've mixed up. Okay, let's go ahead and pour this in all the crevices and we got in here. I'm pouring it slow because I don't want to go over the edges. I might have to get some more. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I mixed up a little bit more than I thought I might need, which I try to do that sometimes, because then I have other projects I can work on. Let's go ahead and push this all the way to the edges. Yeah, I think this will be plenty. Yeah, that's plenty. All right. I will go ahead and let this cure, and I will be back to you once it's ready to demold. All right, this is all nice and cured. Had a bubble on it, but it'll be all right. Let's go ahead and pull this out of here. Mold came out pretty clean, except for the bottom. I got to clean that up real good. All right, I got to clean up the edges because they've come over a little bit. That won't take much. It just takes my deburring tool and going around it like that. Okay, ready to see the other side. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That came out beautiful. All right. Still not done with it because I've got these little fairies that I want to put kind of like on either side here. I think that's going to look amazing. And I want to put them up toward the edge. So let me see. I'll show you what I'm talking about. These aren't, I'm not sure if these are DTF or if they're, what kind of stickers they are, but they do have a protective seal on the top. Look at that. They do have a protective seal on the top, but they have a something around them. So let's go ahead and start peeling and see what we find. But that tray is amazing. Come on. Well, it looks like a DTF, but it looks like it has a protective sticker around it. So, just gonna put it right here in the corner. And that's why I went with the purple on the edge, purple and blue. All right. Okay. That's weird. I took that top off, but it still has something around it. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. See, it has a. Okay. Oh, okay. I see how it goes now. So let's go ahead and get this one out of here, and I'll do the same thing. Now, if I pulled this one up first, I would have thought it was just a sticker because it's not coming off the backing here, just the top part. So there we go. There we go. That's pretty. Got a small thing of nail stickers. I might put a few butterflies around it. Let me see what I've got. Hmm. Add a little bit more color to it. I've got a bunch of other stickers as well. Let me see what I got going on here. Oh, yeah. It's got some beautiful butterflies. I'm going to put on these are my washi tape stickers. They're not actual washi tape. They're Timu. They've already been pre-cut. Just get under it. Put this one, should we put it there? Or, or down here? I'm going to put it down here. Well, no, I'm going to put it up here. There. Then I'm going to find something else to go right there. Maybe some flowers. I just use my scry to get it off the paper backing. I'm only putting them down here because it looks kind of not so good right there. There we go. And right there. Now that looks gorgeous in my opinion. Because the flowers are there, but they're not bright like the fairies. So I'm going to put a top coat on it and put a little bit of my Unicorn Art crushed crystal on it. And take it from there. So I'll be back after I clean this up and I'm going to mix up some resin. I'll be right back. All right, I've mixed up my Tea Expert resin and I've got my Unicorn crushed crystal. I'm just going to take just a tiny bit, not enough to, not too much to worry about, but it's just enough to give it a little more sparkle. Like this isn't sparkle enough, but this way it'll have that little bit of sparkle in it in case there's any bubbles or anything like that. All right, let's go ahead and give this top coat. Oh yeah. Look how it's covering those beautiful fairies. I like to warm up my tray just a little bit when I do a top coat. That way it seems to flow better. And then once I get it on there, let's give it a little bit of a heat gun. Just to make sure it's heated up, all the bubbles are gone. Got a little bit more in there because there's a fish tail. Or fish eye, whatever you want to call it. Anytime you're top coating something, make sure you have enough on there, but not too much, because you don't want to lose the depth. And if you see a fisheye, which is basically where this is pulled away from it, just give it a quick little amount and it should go away. I think that's gorgeous. What do y'all think? Do you like that? Do you like that tray? I realize that my lights are a little bit weird. There we go. There's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pour as much as I did. It was so much fun. Sorry for the missed footage in there, though. But if you did like it as much as I did, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. And don't forget to leave me a comment. Until next time, keep creating and keep pouring. Bye for now.